I was born and raised mainly in Taiwan, but I've been given so many precious opportunities to spend time in the United States since I was a kid. Summer camps, work and travel programs, and the longest as an exchange student to the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Then, after college, it was time to choose where to go next for my graduate studies. Considering my already abundant experience in the States, I decided to go somewhere different. Where to? To the UK this time. But for what program? Okay, so I majored in English in college. However, I'm sorry, I hated literatures. I disliked linguistics. So I went for translation and interpretation, falsely thinking that it would be easier. After all, you know what's so difficult about sitting in the middle of two men and repeating what they've just said, only in a different language? However, the reality turned out to be quite the very opposite. When an IELTS 7.5 is just a precondition for applying for the program, you know how we suffered, we struggled, and we improved. With absolute hard work and of course a little bit of talent and luck, I finally overcame countless crying-worthy moments and obtained my master's degree in one of the best programs in this field in the entire world. I even interned at the United Nations. Well, it's a long story I'm happy to share with you when we have time. I now serve as a professional interpreter, and I've been working for high-ranking government officials for nearly 9 years. Yes, I love my job, but something I love more than interpretation is teaching. And I've been teaching for far longer than 9 years. Let's say I've been teaching for 15 years. So what do I do in my free time? Well, have I mentioned that I have a girl band? We've just had our very first album released late last year. Yes, I sing and I compose music when I'm not teaching or translating. I love music. I also read a lot, and CN has been my go-to channel for quite some time now because, you know, with Trump in the White House, it's better than any reality show. What else? I used to travel a lot before the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, which I say it's a sad and tragic thing for the human race. I still do yoga almost every day. And I need Netflix to survive. So, if you're not here for a serious lesson, if you just want to know more about the Western culture, or you are simply after making yourself a bit more expressive in English, you always need to have topics to talk about. Let's discover yours together, or I can simply recommend some books that you can read according to your current level of abilities. So, be my friend. Include me in your pursuit of better English.